So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets it to Matthews, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. There's the first NFL catch for Ja'Marr Chase. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mixon. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Auden Tate there to make the grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And it shouldn't come as any surprise that you say Adam Thielen made a catch, and it was for a first down. He comes off another solid season, over 900 yards receiving, one of the best route runners in the NFL.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Cousins. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Joseph's got it. And that will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Burrow's throwing into the hands of Boyd. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now it's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's got some space here. And he's going to have a first down after also into field goal range at the 28. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
And when you think of the Vikings, you think of a team that brings a lot of pressure to the quarterback, but a surprise in 2020, only 23 sacks as a unit last year. So they're in need of bigger production from their pass rush in 2021. Remember, last year's numbers, they were in the bottom 5 in the NFL. No way they want a repeat of that.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. McPherson's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Throwing is Cousins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And you'd think on third down they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks, and I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And the final number on that throw, boy, it traveled an even 69 yards. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And Jamar Chase won the 2019 Biletnikoff Award as the nation's top receiver while at LSU. And the guy who threw him the passes there, Joe Burrow, now his quarterback at Cincinnati.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's Mixon, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they...
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
From the 31, Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Cousins throw there, taken in by Smith. Breaks through the contact. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Fuck you, Rye.
28 yards
Well, lucky fucker.
to catch and run.
Defense is his ass.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Nope. Don't let down and run. That's the goal of this game. We'll figure out everything else.
7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
We gotta work on one thing at a time, not stopping Dalvin.
Now Cousins. It's caught on the right side.
What? Come on. Trey Waynes.
Herb Smith Jr. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people will focus.
Damn, come on, Jordan Matthews, dude.
Excellent protection.
Come on, come on. Yeah, come on, man. I was on my depth chart set. I didn't realize that like halfway through. I was around too quickly. Come on, hold on. Got him. Damn, dude. Hold on, fucking. We can't create no room for fucking Mixon. Alright, come on. T. Higgins.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Escaping the
Go, bro.
pressure right.
Give me close, man.
He's going to be taken down here still a
That's
couple
close, man.
yards
I can go
short
for
of
it.
the first.
Thank you.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
I'm gonna lose my first game. Okay.
And the Vikings.
I could lose the Vikings.
On 1st first down.
Yo, look at DJ Reader. Okay, we're stepping down. Damn, dude, I really had that first. That's a 6 there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. Cousins. Swinging this out wide here.
Come on, Brandon Wilson. That's catch.
He'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
We got Kirk looking like check down Kirk.
10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll run it.
Damn, it's a
And he's going to have a first down here as he
When he goes like down for the big
17-yard line. 44 yards.
He needs to know that.
12 carries for him now. Just week 1.
Yeah, I really got burned by a streak. I was really on my week game. I got fucking burned by a streak.
So different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh my, where are you guys at?
Smith.
Where's Jesse Bates at? Where? Please where?
It's a good gain.
Where's my best safety at? Best safety on the field. Best player on the field, Brian. Where are you at?
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the Jets.
Good job, Stray.
And he goes backwards.
Come on. Gotta stop him, hold up 3 here, and we can score, win this game.
Defensive coordinator.
Friends, OT just like real life.
Cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing
Nope.
about
Come for me, Pratt. Come on.
you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in
Come
your
on, come on, come on.
direction. Nice job.
Gotta get it stopped.
Making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but need a better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
3rd and goal for Cousins.
Go! Good stop.
But it's incomplete.
Great defense there holding the goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
The kick by Joseph is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. And Burrow going to throw again. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And nothing but green grass here.
GG drive. Fuck you.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 52 yards. And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To throw, Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down 2 scores. You have possession on your own 45-yard line, and it's first down. Here come the Vikings now as they get set on first down and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be second, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his second touchdown of the night, and the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, and this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. Back to throw, Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? To throw, it's Carr. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And the busy night for Henry continues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Come on now, let's go.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Saber.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Henry running right. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the 2nd level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Derrick Henry breaks the tackle, now rally. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. Runs over it. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Patterson. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Derrick Henry. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd. And finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Danny Amendola on the return. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And hauled in here by Richard Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And this one is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. Touchdown! Richard Rodgers, 44 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A 1st down carry for Henry. And some room to roam now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line, you know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 2nd half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Henry out of the pistol. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run with Patterson. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Welcome back live to Orlando. And that's that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 2nd down, here's Henry. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A give to Henry. Evades the tackler, and now some space. 168 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Patterson on the carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mack Wilson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Flushed out right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
What's good there, bud?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one. As he tackled at the 15.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And strong running there gets this up over the 15.
Yo, big run, stop playing.
And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35.
Give me that. Yes, sir.
Inside the 35. They give him a gain of 38.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Buying time to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys...
No way, dude. Freaking Bobo.
Coaches say all of the time, one starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Murray a give. This is Conner. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. Now Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Right back to Conner here on 1st. No dice this go around.
So put that on your mama's head. I ain't getting him on that 1st one.
A loss of a full 3 yards. yards, and now it's second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the...
Oh, yeah. Chicka bong bong. Big interceptions.
Getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones able to...
Who the fuck are you talking to, bitch?
...down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Oh, okay then, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
We're scoreless after one. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
Oh, who's dumb now? Who's dumb now? Okay then. Where you at now? Where you at now? Talk all that. Oh, okay then.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Eluding the...
Give me that, dumbass.
Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Mahomes will throw for it.
You stupid? Hello? Talk all that smack. Oh, nah. Where you at now?
That could be a risky play, but they got him.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Daniels on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes.
Give me that.
What they're hoping is that last mistake.
Where you at?
One of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So after the incompletion,
Hey, read me the scoreboard, bud.
2nd and 10.
How you gonna talk all that smack? Read me the scoreboard, then talk to me.
He finds Hopkins complete.
Okay?
And now off to the races.
Give me that.
Right side. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
You got D-Hop. You got D-Hop. I learned your running back.
He can catch it short.
What? You think you're good? Matter of fact, didn't I blitz? I think I blitzed. Matter of fact, I did. I did a QB blitz or something like that. So I don't want to hear nothing from your little stupid ass. Got you. Run that ball, pussy. Run that ball, pussy.
Huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Connor.
Yeah, bud, pass that ball. Pass that ball. Don't run.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more.
Yeah, spike that ball.
Strong safety in the NFL today. You are a true hybrid. Part linebacker.
Yeah, your little goof ass.
Coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Murray now. Back of the end zone.
Ow! 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 Thank you! Thank you! Plum?
Keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion. Force him into going for 3 and not giving up 6.
Prater's kick is good.
Oh, take your field goal. Oh, how sad, man.
So from an offensive perspective,
if I don't, what you gonna do about it?
Board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Oh. You gonna read me that scoreboard in a second.
There could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive.
It make no sense, but okay. Wow. Zoboy 2K. I would cook you in 2K. Take 2K out your name. Take 2K out your name. That is not it. Zoboy 2K, that is not it. That is not a good name. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting
what? That made no sense. You started right after. All I'm doing is dotting Tyreek.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some.
You suck.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Left side.
Give me that.
It looks like he's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. 2 minutes to play in the first half of an 8-3 game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman
watch Tyreek.
An analysis of this first half of action. On first down, Mahomes being chased out left. Kelsey, a nice catch.
What happened?
Out of bounds inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now it's Mahomes again. Forced out to his left. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a
9 for 9 question mark?
Pickup. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Thank you.
Darrell Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone to put the lead on 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or...
You're terrible.
But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Daniels on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony.
You're so bad, honestly. Delete the game.
To the 33-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate